Hi. Once again, this is Braun episode fucking whatever. I'm not gonna say the number because I'm gonna be wrong. I don't care. 8, 10, 4, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I got back from a job. It's 12:30 p.m. And you know what? I didn't have enough time to write anything today because I wrote a little bit actually. I wrote like a paragraph in the story of shit. It was very short though because I couldn't really. The docs thing on my phone sucks when the file gets too big. So yeah, I couldn't write too much. Anyways, let's quickly go over some things before I get into my contemporary self. By the way, before I forget, because I'll likely talk myself out of this mood, the whole day I've been feeling like I haven't, I get that feeling I get when I haven't done any really intellectual striving. For example, since I stayed home today, which I'll get to later, I was actually in a good mood and not exhausted and tired. And so that means I was capable of doing some writing, some advancement of myself, some putting to use my brain. But since I couldn't do that because I had the job and because I didn't have that feeling before, in the time before I went to my job, because I woke up at 11, I left at like 3:20 and I took a shower at like 2:40, so it only gave me like 3 hours to 11:30, by the way, is when I really woke up. And so I started to get that burning feeling of just because the whole day, the whole night, I barely did any work. I was mainly just sitting around in the kitchen just waiting for time to pass. And I forgot my fucking philosophy book, so I tried writing on my phone, but I need a more better environment and a better thing to write on. So instead I just thought, and I thought, and I thought. And pretty much I had to fight the urge to want to do something with my life. Because I worked there, and while it's a good job, very good job considering I hadn't worked before, considering how old I am, considering how little experience I have overall. Very good job for me. It's easy to do. Only time it's hard is when there's a lot of people. And it has its benefits. I can eat as much as I want. I mean, it's just a great job, but it's not what I want to do. I mean, it's good for now. I'm not going to try and quit it. I'm not going to tell anyone I hate it. I'm just not. At least when I'm alone, when I'm given the whole day to think, when I'm just sitting completely alone, I have time to think and realize what I'm doing right now is just a waste of time. I mean, me, while in the job, me working as hard as I possibly can during the job ensures no great change in the world or even in the people there in any way. Me working my best would be to socialize with everyone there very well and to make sure everything's stocked, everything's running well, all the food going. So if that would entail that, and since I can only socialize with people with as much time as I'm given or as much energy and interest I have, which I usually have no energy, and I have not enough interests to have some stupid fucking small talk. I said I was going to learn how to be social in this job, right? Well, that'll come. I still have the hope of school ending and me bursting. Because I won't be able to sleep in every single day. I won't be exhausted, hopefully. And so I could, I'd probably be in a better mood. Just be school in general. And I also have the internship starting, which means I'm doing stuff. Anyway, all I have is time to fight, really. But anyway, what I was saying was that that me operating at my best really only ensures that the people in the lounge are just feeling a little bit happier for the rest of the day. Like their happiness is topped off a bit. That's me working at my best. That is the most ideal person in my job working at their best. Just the person feels better for rest of the day or night. Maybe even a little bit in the morning of the next day. But that's it. There's no great significance in that. I mean, only way it could benefit me is if I talk to someone who's important enough to get me somewhere else. But that's unlikely to happen, and it's going to be rare if it does happen. And I probably won't even realize who they were, and they probably wouldn't care. But my toe's been numb. Anyways, but that's what I mean. That this job also utilizes a very small percentage of what I am. It's not. I mean, I have a lot. I'm looking at my books. I have a lot of knowledge, a lot of ways of thinking, a lot of ideas. I utilize very little amount of anything I can do. It utilizes, all it uses up in that job for me to do is just my ability to remember, my ability to socialize with people I don't know, formally socialize with people I don't know, and my ability to do some minimal physical labor. That's about it. And those abilities don't mean much of a shit to me, maybe. I mean, socializing is good, I guess. But really, it's just... hopefully I'll get better, though. Me to just make myself feel horrible while I'm there has two implications. One, or there's two things I can say about that. Making myself feel horrible is just making it so my time there is bad. It makes me have to hate another place. And it just makes it unbearable when I can really find good from working there. I should be able to find a lot of good. Make friends with people, get to know people. I should start searching for the good of it. Instead of just being overly pessimistic and whatever towards it. Because if I wasn't working there, I wouldn't be doing anything really better. I'd be writing, I'd be reading more. But I would really just be in the same thing of just watching things, writing, reading, working out, watching, blah, 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 all that. And the other thing I can say about that is that making myself hate working there makes it easier for me to leave. It makes me ready to leave at some point. It makes it so I can force myself towards a certain path by hating that which deviates from that path. Now I'll get to the history of this. So, for the past 6 days, I've been at work every single day. I can only work 4 times a week or 35 hours under the part-time laws, but my boss, Lou, has been away on vacation. Or my supervisor, not boss. Been away on vacation. He's worked there 4 years, which... I think my job, the concierge lounge, is like the crowning, top tier job at the hotel for people that are not bosses. So that's why I'm very appreciative. I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong. There's no one to blame. I make it bad for myself. Okay, it's all me. Doesn't mean I'm unjustified, but it's just, it's me. I understand it's me. I blame no one. And I appreciate it unduly, unendingly, I guess. So I will act that way and further suppress myself. Really what I hate is just the suppression of myself. No, it's not much to school there. It's just I can't be my intelligent self there, or at school or anywhere. And when I get suppressed like that, I just want to fucking rip things apart and yell truth into them. Ignore that. Yell truth into them. And all that. Ignore that. Please don't think about me smelling my hand. I was just... No! You're not getting an explanation, okay? So I worked there for the past 6 days. I only work 4 days a week, 34 hours. And so Saturday and Sunday, the week technically ends for work on Sunday, so loophole. I work Saturday and Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. For Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, I had school, but today I stayed home from school because I only got 3 hours of sleep last night. So I was operating on 4 hours of sleep, so I usually fell asleep by 1 or 2 a.m. because I get off work at 12 because I'm not going to leave earlier and not get paid for most of the hour I'm there. Even though I still don't care about money too much, I might as well gather resources and not bluntly stick to a point no one cares or knows about yet. For example, I'm not going to reject money for my principles if no one else knows about it. That doesn't mean I need to be validated by another. That just means that I'd just be limiting myself without any beneficial reason. The worth of the money isn't counteracted by any other worth. There's no worth of respect, nothing. Just me making my just lazing, whatever. And so, okay. So that's that. And also what doesn't help though is I get off at 12 and I go for drives at night, just night drives where I'm blasting music out the window because I just fucking whatever. I realize I'm so paranoid about it. Like whenever I stop at a light, I always turn it down because I don't want people to hear it and yell at me. But yeah, I blast music because I feel my music is better than everything else and blah 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 blah. That's not how I feel. Let me clarify that so I don't have to always have this recording be me. I blast music because I like to play songs that people would not be familiar with. In doing so, maybe spark awareness and also to express myself to the world. It's like I say, I'm oppressed all day at work and in school, and at night at 12 a.m. when everyone's asleep, I let myself roar, or at least components of myself roar out the window. The best thing that could happen from that is that someone stops and has tries to yell at me, and we have a conversation. That's the best way I can go. Most likely I'm just going to get mean looks and people roll up the windows and yeah. So about the drives, like right after I get off work and I just head in one direction with the car for as long as I wanted to. Usually until I get too tired. And the most I've gone was like from there to New York City through this obscure woodsy path where I'm just driving through the woods and it's fucking fun. I went there, that was maybe 20 or 30 miles, just right at 12, went in one direction. And then I turn around and I'm like, I should get back, I have school tomorrow. And I did. That was Tuesday, I think. That was Tuesday morning, because, or Tuesday night / morning. Maybe Monday. No, because yesterday was Wednesday, I did that thing. It wasn't Tuesday, because Tuesday I went that way. Yeah, that was Tuesday. So it was Monday then I did that. I did it on Monday. And so each time I go down those one-way paths, I have to go further and further so I see new things. And so that way it's not some tedious drive. I'm going to record that one day. I keep forgetting to bring the camera with me. Yeah, it wastes a lot of gas that I haven't paid for yet, because I have... Anyways, that means I wake up at 5:30, spend the time getting ready and for school and everything. Wake up at 5:30 a.m. for school, leave my house at 6:20, go to school, come home at around 3 or 2:40, get dressed, leave the house at 3:30 if I have the car. And then I head off to work until 12 a.m. So that means that of me being awake, I only have a total of about an hour at home. And I only have time to eat during break at work, or during the off time at work, or when I get home from work, which would be now. It's 12:42, May 29th, 2015 right now, by the way. 12:42 a.m. And so yeah, those are my work days with school involved. And without school, it'd be somewhat like today, where I just think I was still partially exhausted from the past 5 days before today. But since I stayed home today because I slept 2 hours. I stayed up too late last night. So couldn't fall asleep. And so yeah, I was planning on actually staying home tomorrow, but today I was too exhausted because I woke up. It was 5:30. I slept for 2 hours. I was exhausted. And I was looking forward to a 19-hour day of just non-stop shit. I mean, I may do nothing at school, but I do more work at school doing nothing than it can be explained. I mean, I sit down for a day and waste away in a place where I'm also suppressed and oppressed. Pretty much, I look for a place where individualism is encouraged, where I can flaunt myself. I thought that was going to be at the job, so I was excited, but then I get there and realize I'm just there to serve others. There is no individual advancement, no individual achievement. The individual doesn't matter. I'm here to serve others. And that's what gets at me. I enjoyed it a bit more when I have people that are working with me, because I can flaunt myself. I don't want to say flaunt, but that's the only word that comes to my head. Or I can, I guess, express myself, like if you want to be like that. But yeah, that's only with other people. Can't do that at school, because fuck. I gave up on school. I'm done with school. only like a month. No, there's only like half a month left actually. My last year, unless I failed classroom absences and kept back. And yeah, maybe there's individual advancement at the internship. If not, then I have to wait until the summer ends before I can pursue another internship, maybe with that lady I was talking about. Oh my god, things are fucking frustrating. I need individual. I'm very rarely an individual. Very rarely am I ever allowed to be an individual. Okay. And so that's where I am at right now. See, this makes up for my itching drive to get me to want to write and produce something, to use my mind. 'Cause this has used my mind to a degree, not too much. Mainly me just being tired and somewhat complaining and speaking. Nothing really too scientific about it. Nothing too philosophic. Nothing too mind encompassing. It's just me making progress. I'm creating a work right now. Creating something right now, but nothing too substantial, maybe. It depends. The substantialness of this recording, or if anything really, it depends on you, viewer. If you never agree with yourself. So, oh fuck, my fucking hand is stuck in it. And I haven't walked my dog in about a week. But anyways, that being said, since I'm only home for an hour, I have no time to read or write in my book. So that means in the past 6 days, if I write 2 pages a day, I missed out on the time to write 12 pages, which could very get me somewhere else. Siegfried would probably be on the verges of talking to Dalian right now, if I didn't have work. But if I didn't have work, I'd be not in too good a position, would I? Also, I'm beginning to feel like I don't want to say loser like it means anything, but something encompassing that regard. Like, people are moving on to college, and of course I opted for this, and I'm not trying to say I regret it. I'm still forward, because it's a smart choice I made. Very smart. I'm still going to be going up, I'm fixing my pants. Going up, and up, to the very tippity top. I'm just saying, for now, it annoys me that I may I'm not sure, possibly be getting judged by those ignorant people in society around me. That those whom I serve disregard me because of my job. I never want to be characterized by what I do for the money in this time period. So I'm not very proud of what I'm doing. Keep insulting the place where I'm indebted to, morally. Of course, when there, I don't have to actually be happy. I just have to look happy. Everything has to appear like it's all fine. I don't need to have the fridges fully stocked. I just have to make it appear like they're fully stocked. Only time it'll matter that they're not fully stocked is when it's tested. When a facade is tested, it will easily crack under the pressure because there's nothing to support it. Put curtains over a window and it'll stop the sights. People looking in. Someone slaps a curtain out of the fucking way and the sunlight will flood your vampire fucking lounge. Not lounge, I'm not insulting them, okay? I speak no ills because I have no ills. I speak ill of myself in conjunction with that place, but I don't want to come to hate it. That'd be bad, wouldn't it? And so, what else can I do? So no time to really write. Having fun. Sorry. I am distracting myself until I can do something with myself. Oh. Well, no work tomorrow. I have only 4 hours on Saturday. Then I'm done until they fucking bring me back in. But no work tomorrow, so I can get some things done. I just really need to finish this book. And then once I finish it by the middle, probably more so the end of June, I'll spend then the next week or two, depending on how much time I have, editing it. I realized I head out on vacation on the 19th to Spain. And so I probably won't finish the book in the next 18 days, so it'll probably be towards the middle of July. It's taking so long for 200 and something page book. I'm slowly sinking away because I'm done, man. Mimo, the Jinjo, I decay before I can go. I'll be destroyed by myself. It is over for me, yo. I'm done with this Timo. Fuck with me. I'm done, man. I'm definitely listening to Sart audiobook while I'm falling asleep. Need intellectual stimulation after time spent. Just fucking pisses me off having to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And I'm smart enough to know how long I have to fucking wait. I have to wait either until I'm with my family again, where I can be distracted with a decent time, a good time. Good time. I'll have to wait until I'm with... till school is over. To wait until... work is... I have to wait until I make something of myself. When that book ends, and is finished being written, I need to get the fuck out of my life. I need to go. Though I can't simply be only an author. No. Because that in itself is a dead-end job. That in itself promises no natural progression. The only progression for an author from a new author to an old author is that the old author has a larger following and is getting paid more. That's the only progression. There's no more substantial upgrader. I don't become master author where words mean twice as much and you have political weight. No, not even saying that's good or anything, but I can't be only an author. I have to be an author plus something else. If someone gave me just either a big bank account of money or they just eradicated my need to expense, I know this is already sounding kind of stupid, I'd be able to get a lot of things done. Not now, but I mean in the future when I'm more injected into a life. Because now I don't really have any life. I mean, the robbing of my time is not worth it. Why, since when is time less valuable than money? And the time someone gives up should be determined based on how much their time is worth. I mean, I can do so much in my time, well or not, depending on how I feel, of course. I'm saying I could write a book, discuss philosophy, solve the great fucking issues of life if given the time. You pay me $12 an hour, you better utilize all my utilities, but nope. I'm getting paid for... I'm undervalued here. I'm a smart person who no one yet knows is smart. And it's times like now where the doubt, of course, sets in. Of course the doubt sets in. But I always find that if not now, after I sleep, and my tired bug is pissed off and died, that doubt is no hindrance to my success. Doubt is not substantial in any degree. Doubt is only a contemporary inflection. It doesn't matter. Doubt whatever the fuck you like, it doesn't matter. It's not true. It's not true when you know beyond deniable belief that you are going to be some certain thing. I know I seemingly contradicted myself because in the past in recordings I've said I dislike people who think they know the truth. They know things are true, or they believe things are true. Because there's a distinction there. When someone believes something is true, that means they're open to being convinced out of it. Someone knows something is true, they're closed-minded. So if I know I'm going to be successful, that means I'm closed-minded in the regard of my success. But we can judge whether that's good or bad based on our own morals and subjectivities. I say it's good despite my... There shouldn't be many absolutes. There can be some, not many. Not too many absolutes. See, I just avoided that right there. I didn't say there should be no absolutes, because that's absolute. I said there should be many absolutes. Fucking rhetorical bullshit going on. See, I'm bored right now. If I didn't have to sleep, I would, with you still on, just zero in on shit. Like, I just stop what I'm doing, get myself out of this lazy and half-assed, tired fucking attitude, and start pounding away on the keyboard trying to get shit done. But no, I'm just sitting here complaining because I don't need much brain power to do what I'm doing now. I'm just characterizing myself. Oh, and something else I've realized. The reason why sometimes sound is cocky or narcissistic or whatever, self-centered or whatever you want to call it, that I do, the reason why I act like I am acting right now, the reason why I am acting like I am now, is because I am making a character out of myself. I am making a figure out of myself. The reason why I write like I do, to speak like I do, why I act like I do. And creating a character that will last for as long as these recordings hold up. Which could be not very long if they're all deleted tomorrow. That hasn't happened yet. It's come close, but no. It could though. Scary. It is exactly 1 o'clock right now. Do I look good? Didn't fucking change, just came home and said, you know what? Let's record my shit. Well, this shit has been captured. No, not because a law says that the shit must be left on the ground to roam free and be stepped in by the innocent passerbys. No, the shit has been captured because one must see shit in order to appreciate the lack of it. What's a world of blue skies if there aren't an occasional fucking thunderstorm to cloud things up? What is fire without cold, without dryness, without the raw taste of meat? I'm saying nothing new right now. I'm saying it from my mouth with a unique delivery that further characterizes myself to a degree of depth. Sorry, Peter. I apologize, Peter. To a degree of depth, which I'm becoming mad that is being ignored now, okay? To a degree of depth, which is just becoming utterly fucking... I am underappreciated for a thing. Why, Peter? Sorry, you, Peter. You deserve more than this, what you get. You deserve to be a doggy model, but no. I must call people idiots for not being able to realize what I am, but how could they? I realize what no one else is, but I take them at face value. I guess me at face value is nothing but a face. I'm just a face at face value. You're stupid at face value. Guess we're both wrong. You're stupid until I learn to know you, and then you're someone who I don't want to dare be mean to. Not for my own guilt. Fuck a charity. I appreciate tips, but people should only give tips if they're gonna feel guilty that they don't. Epicurean desire, man. I'm sure I'm making you tired and you don't want to watch this because of how it is. I understand, okay? Though I did make $11 in tips today. Yesterday was 18. Woo-hoo. That's a combined as 2 extra hours of work at least. Alright, I'm out. Bye. I'm done wasting yours and my time. Just fucking stab me in the face and shit down my throat.